todo el sitio, tratando de jugar.
What? I saw that. Yo, what up? It's your boy, Dash Lucky Cocoa Butter, Marcus if you know me like that. I hope you like the new intro that I made starring my boy, Grandpa Boy. Today we're going to be doing another reaction to Nuke's Top 5. It's the video, 5 ghost videos that are pretty dang scary, y'all. So, I'm ready for something that's pretty dang scary. I guess let's jump right into this.
The Old Shuhu Club.
Oh.
The Old Shuhu Club in Virginia City, Nevada is over 150 years old. In the Wild West of Nevada in the 1860s, the club was originally a house of debauchery for super wealthy men. They would drink, gamble, and partake of the club's, quote, women of the night. It is
Wait, what movie is this from?
said that many of these women lost their lives at the hands of some of the more violent and intoxicated upper-class patrons. Some believe that the souls of the women who passed away there still wander the Old Shuhu Club to this day. As for other spirits who are said to inhabit the Old Shuhu Club, the spirit of a 10-year-old girl named Gretchen who was trampled by a stagecoach in front of the saloon is also said to haunt the second floor of the Old Shuhu Club.
Damn. But, like, how does she get run over outside and then start haunting the second floor? Does that make any sense?
And the dark and tragic history of the club doesn't end there. In 1982, a man named Scotty took his own life on the 3rd floor of the building. Workers and visitors say that they often hear his spirit pacing back and forth on the 3rd floor, mumbling to himself. And he's sometimes even spotted standing at the top of the club's staircase.
That's
Ghost hunters
creepy.
Ryan, River, Wyatt, and Nick from the popular ghost hunting channel Twin Paranormal visit the Old Shuhu Club to
Is Twin Paranormal, do they have... None of those dudes look like twins, so that's all I'm asking. Washoe County. Shuhu Club. I mean, I don't know where Virginia City is, but I'm pretty sure I know where Washoe County is.
do an overnight investigation. Throughout the night, the team's equipment fails and shuts off multiple times.
It's dead. Dead.
Oh my god, the creepiest thing I've seen so far. I hate gauges. I mean, I don't hate them. Like, I won't, like, not talk to you because you have gauges, but that, like, the big ears just is weird. But then when they don't have the discs in them and they're just sitting there with loose, floppy holes in your ear, it's way worse. I mean, it's just like a tree branch catches that. You know what I mean? Ugh.
Like critical dead.
How? There's no way.
And they hear creepy footsteps and unexplained sounds.
What was that? That was a cough.
If it's one of the girls.
Alright, that cough was weird, but, like, dowsing rods, people, come on. That might help you find water, because you just start digging everywhere it crosses, and eventually you're going to hit water. But, like, ghosts?
Make a knock. Was that you?
No way.
Was that you?
wasn't me.
Was that you?
No, I swear.
You?
None of us.
Oh my god.
We were standing completely still.
We're gonna play your song.
Is that an EVP of just the word no?
We're gonna play your song.
It almost sounded like, you know, the Apple, what's Siri's voice? Just like, no.
And that's just a tiny sample of all the strange sounds that they capture inside the Old Shuhu Club. Even creepier, when all the guys go into the downstairs ballroom to do a spirit box session, their static camera that's pointed at the staircase captures something downright chilling.
What was that? Abandoned. What do you mean abandoned? this place was? You were?
Huh.
How are you feeling right now? Are you happy? Are you sad?
A bizarre shadow figure seems to walk right up to the staircase and then just sort of retreats or disappears back out of sight. This is the same spot where many witnesses claim to have seen the apparition of Scotty, the man who took his own life in the room at the top of these very stairs. The Twin Paranormal team heads up those stairs to the room where Scotty passed
That's interesting.
away. That's when things take a terrifying turn.
The room.
There.
Oh my god, dude.
That just gave
Oh
me
my
chills.
god, me too.
That gave me chills.
Holy Holy crap! Guys, something was just standing there and it like morphed into an orb and it flew that way. As soon as you turned around, literally as soon as somebody... Get out! Get out! Get
Turn
out!
around. Look at the sign.
Get out! What was that?
No. No. What was that?
The action cam! The camera's on the ground! No! It's on the ground! Oh my...
Okay, I'm getting a little bit chills. I'm getting a little bit of chills. These guys are really freaking out
My
here.
god! The action cam flew off! It said get out! Ah! Oh! No! What the? Yo, give me your camera. No. Hey guys, we're not...
Calm down. Calm down.
You're kidding. No! We didn't do anything wrong! Look, I don't have nails, okay? Look, there's no way that I could have done this to myself. No f***ing way.
I can hear it in your voice.
Like, I can swear to you guys.
I was gonna say, I have this thing where, like, literally I can just fucking do this on my arm. Look, it's the back of my nails. I just lightly graze it, and it'll just show up red like I got fucking demolished. Well, it's coming. There it is. You see? Well, you can't really see. Well, it'll show up. See that? Oh, I gotta get over here. You can kind of see the track marks of where I just... And this is on my shitty webcam. And that's just barely fucking... It's some sort of weird... I don't know, skin thing. It's not like eczema or anything, but like literally I can draw like help on my chest real fast with just the back of my nail and then just sit there and then it'll slowly appear. And it's super creepy. I freak people out all the time.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Hold on. The screen is cracked.
Look, guys, no string. There's no string. This is real. 100% real.
First, Ryan sees something he can't explain on the other side of the room. The spirit box says, "Get out." Then one of their cameras sitting at the top of the staircase flies off its tripod, smashing the camera's screen. Then out of nowhere, River gets scratched by something on his left side. 3 long scratches that go all the way from his ribs to his hip. River shows that he has no nails and wouldn't have been able to scratch himself in any way. So did the Twin Paranormal team capture one of the angry spirits that seemed to be stuck at the Old Shuhu Club after meeting a tragic fate? Or could these seemingly violent apparitions be something more sinister? Let me know.
I mean, the fact that you have a spirit box that says "Get out," there's a sign that's written "Get out" right when shit goes. It's a little bit. It's a lot at once, but I think it's not overstated. You know what I mean? It's not a ton of shit happening. It's a guy sees something weird, spirit box is saying stuff, and a camera falls over. I mean, it's pretty ballsy to try to hit a camera over, because if you fuck it up and you hit it wrong, you will be caught on the camera being hit, because it's spun down. So
Know what you think. You can follow Twin Paranormal's continuing investigation of the Old Shuhu Club over on their YouTube channel, where they capture even more strange activity. So be sure to check it out. Lesson learned. Gabriel Martinez Navarro posted a very creepy video to his Facebook page that shocked thousands of viewers. In the video, Gabriel explains that he's on his way to the abandoned Benito Juarez school on a desolate road outside his hometown of Guadalupe, Mexico.
Okay.
He claims that he has seen a video of a small ghost hunting group who went to the long-abandoned school and captured an unexplained voice that said, quote, "It hurts so much." Gabrielle is very skeptical of the alleged haunting and decides to go investigate the school himself in the middle of the night. And all
It
alone.
does not go well.
I probably don't even need to say this, but
You do.
it did not go well.
Yes.
Esta es la escuela. La escuela San Benito Juárez. La 1954. Pues ya vieron, güey. Puro pinche pedo, no hay ni madres a la verga. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, no mames. No mames. ¿Qué es esto?
Gabrielle enters one of the abandoned school's class.
Interesting.
On the side of the room, there are stacks of what appear to be old rusted school desks. Suddenly, a heavy plank seems to slide down on its own before it falls hard on the concrete floor. Then the entrance door, Gabrielle's only way out, slams shut. After gathering his courage, he slowly makes his way towards the door to leave the school grounds.
Okay.
That's when things get truly bizarre.
All right, let's see it.
¿Quién es? Qué vergas pregunto, güey.
This breathing, though, I feel like it's a little bit overdone. I feel like it's a lot of heavy, heavy, heavy breathing. Why are you going back inside? What are you doing? What are you doing? I didn't even see it.
Did you see it?
No.
A sound startles Gabrielle and he turns around, and on the left side of the doorframe, barely visible on camera, a face appears, sending Gabrielle running in fear. The small face appears to be that of a child, its glowing eyes staring at Gabrielle from the dark. So did Gabrielle actually capture the paranormal activity that he was so...
I mean, literally, this isn't too crazy to do. You literally, it's just a guy with a string and on a board and a door that's closing. I mean, the little kid's face is creepy, but...
so skeptical about? Or is it just an elaborate hoax?
It literally could just be a little
Decide.
kid's face. I mean, the light is catching it perfectly. It's not translucent. The glowing eye is weird. I don't think human. I mean, I guess you have red eye when you get camera flash, so it's possible that it's just illuminating an eye, but
If you see a video
Kinda
that you think would be
creepy, but
perfect
not-
for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
the ghost that scared my
Something
mama.
in the cellar.
I'm gonna make a song.
Realtor and single mom Ashley Kettering from Loveland, Colorado usually posts videos about her experiences as a realtor. But one night on November 12th, while she and her 5-year-old were fast asleep in bed, Ashley got a movement notification from her living room security camera.
Okay. Let's see what's going on here.
When she checks the footage, she is shocked. Now, Ashley Kettering claims that she has no pets and therefore has no clue what the strange figure creeping from her basement could be. She also explains that her basement windows have sensors on them, so nothing or no one could have gotten inside without her knowing. Concerned viewers on TikTok ask Ashley to move her camera to film down the basement stairs. When she does, she captures something absolutely horrifying.
What the absolute fuck?
Again, a small, unexplained figure seems to creep around the bottom of the basement stairs. Due to digital compression, it's pretty hard to tell exactly what the figure could be.
Are we zoomed in?
So what did Ashley catch on her basement stairs?
Well,
Is it something paranormal? Or is it just an elaborate hoax?
can I see the original
You
video
decide.
one more time?
Absolutely horrifying.
48, 45, 46, 47, 48. And then the fucking numbers just disappear. Where's the goddamn timestamp? Where'd it go? This is very creepy.
Again, a small, unexplained figure seems to creep around the bottom of the
But
basement
why does the
stairs.
timestamp just
Due
disappear
to
when it
digital
turns in?
compression, it's pretty hard to tell exactly what the figure could be. So what did Ashley catch on her basement stairs? Is it something paranormal? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I'm going to decide. What was her original video where something moved? See, here at night vision's on, you got yourself a timestamp. So why did the timestamp disappear when it switched over to night vision? It's all going well. She turns off the light. There's a perfect time you can cut it. Boom. And then it's cut. No fucking timestamp. If she only added that timestamp, she could have gotten away with it. But this could literally be her 5-year-old kid walking around at the bottom of the stairs, and it's just so compressed, it looks fucking weird because there's no light there. There's just anything that can barely reflect the infrared, being like white skin and eyes, will come through. It's definitely
Again,
creepy.
A small, unexplained figure seems to creep around the bottom of the basement
But
stairs.
I do not enjoy the
From the
fact.
YouTube channel
Do not enjoy the fact that the timestamp disappeared for no reason. I mean, it could be a ghost, but why did the ghost take your timestamp?
Archivo Extinto explore a cemetery in Mexico where mostly children are buried. The graveyard's caretaker believes the cemetery to be extremely haunted. He says that he's only worked at the children's graveyard for 2 years.
Jesus, a graveyard just for children, huh? What kind of a goddamn?
But in that
Just
time,
children
he
dying
claims
left and
he's
right?
heard voices and has seen the ghosts of children playfully running around the gravestones. As host Kevin is telling the caretaker's creepy story, he and cameraman Fabio are interrupted.
Él ya lleva aproximadamente 2 años trabajando en este lugar y nos cuenta que en todo
Missed
este
something?
tiempo ha tenido manifestaciones,
There was an audio cue.
incluso en donde él duerme. Nos comentaba que le han bajado. ¿Qué pasó?
No sé, güey, no mames.
¿Se escuchó?
Sí. No sé, ¿no lo
¿Fue como un quejido?
Sí.
It was like a.
As Kevin is right in the middle of telling the story about the cemetery's caretaker, a child's faint moan can be heard right behind cameraman Fabio. Fabio quickly turns around, but there's no one there. Kevin begins to ask questions directed at the child spirit that might be following.
Man, I would be so butthurt if they were like, "We're gonna be ghost hunters. You're gonna be the cameraman, though. You just walk around with the camera, and I'm gonna walk around with what is this? This phone open
and the
as a
strange
light, just a
activity
light."
begins to intensify.
If you're gonna be ghost hunters, you should have dozens of cameras. I'm talking about GoPro on the head, GoPro on the back of the head. I'd have football pads with LEDs on them, so there's everything's lit up. I'm walking around like a glowing beacon. I would be walking around like Johnny Appleseed, just putting cameras down. Boop, boop, boop. I'll be putting cameras everywhere. Because if you actually caught a ghost on camera, do you want some asshole like me being like, Simpsons did it, it's fake? There's no way. I can see where the pixels don't line up. Or would you like to have it from fucking 14 different angles, all verifiable? You know what I mean? You can be like, listen, no one's pulling a string because you can see into the hallway. You can see out the door. You can see in the other room. Just saying.
Niño, si quieres jugar, no seas mamón, güey. A tu lado, a tu costado, sí. Hacia allá se escuchó, güey. Se escuchó hacia allá. No mames, cabrón.
Your neck sounded like a dog.
Otra risa. Fue otra risa, güey.
Even though he's a bit spooked, Archivo Extinto host Kevin begins to taunt the entity to show itself.
Why? Why are you bullying? Why are you going into a children's cemetery just to bully ghosts?
What happens next is downright chilling.
No tengo miedo absoluto. Te pido que te manifiestes.
Hope he gets scared and falls off.
No seas mamón, güey. Allá, acá, 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 acá.
Fue acá abajo como...
Acá abajo, güey. No mames. Alguien corrió, güey. ¿Escuchaste?
I am not afraid at all. Holy Jesus.
No mames.
I like how no mames does not mean no way. All right. If you hear someone saying no mames, you can't say that. Like, we told my friend that no mames meant like get back to work or whatever. I don't remember. But we told him it meant something, but it was like kind of lighthearted. And then he went up to a bunch of like Mexican ladies at his job and was like, no mames, which basically means like stop fucking around. That kind of a deal. And so don't say no mames. Doesn't mean no way.
Dime qué es lo que quieres, niño. Vete a la chingada.
Oh, come on. You start hearing actual ghosts and you're going to leave? This is the time to stay. This is the time where I'd be like, all right, right here, I'm going to set up a parabolic mic. I'm going to have a camera pointing this way, camera pointing this way. I'm going to set up cameras all along the tombstones.
Cameraman Fabio has now had enough and just wants to get out of there. As they are
Yeah, because you're calling him Cameraman Fabio. Like he's any less hunting ghosts than this dude. All he's doing is walking around talking shit.
heading towards the graveyard's exit, Kevin reflects on what they have experienced at the creepy cemetery. Fabio pans the camera around one last time and captures something truly terrifying.
What, that little girl standing there? That could be a gravestone or something?
Un cementerio lleno de actividad. Repleto de manifestaciones paranormales. Muchas energías. Mucha energía vagando por todas las tumbas. Por todo el sitio.
You're gonna say it's this thing right here. Oh, wait!
Por todo el sitio. Tratando de jugar.
What? I saw that shit. I thought it was the white
As
thing, but
Fabio
it's the
pans his
black
camera around to get a quick
ghost.
shot of the cemetery around them.
Boom!
Something seems to be standing right behind them. The guys say that they didn't even notice it at the time, but a dark figure seems to be following them as they are leaving the cemetery grounds. YouTube and Facebook viewers believe that it could be the apparition of one of the children buried in the cemetery. But what do you think? You can check out this full video and more creepy investigations over on Kevin and Fabio's YouTube channel, Archivo Extinto. High School Haunt. After a devastating fire destroyed...
Before we get into this one, I'm just gonna say that one was pretty good. I mean, obviously there's ways to do that, but like that panning and then there's just that ghost ghostly figure standing there. That would be really hard to do in post with how bad that footage is. It wouldn't see how he was like going along with it, and it was like Nuke was trying to stabilize it, but the pixels are just moving too fast. So I'm inclined to lean more towards that one being real than fake.
Most of the town of Goldfield, Nevada in 1923, the Goldfield High School was one of only 2 remaining large historical buildings in town. The high school was built in 1907, and although at first it was only a high school, eventually it was used to teach children of all ages. It is said that when the school was in operation, the children were often cruelly punished by the school's somewhat sadistic principal. Even darker, a student allegedly passed away from carbon monoxide inhalation in the building's coal room. Goldfield High School was closed in 1953 due to a cracked and weakening foundation. It has remained empty and abandoned for almost 70 years.
Okay, so you closed the school down because of a cracked foundation, but it's still standing after 70 years of disrepair? Sounds like someone just wanted more budget money.
Locals claim that the building is extremely haunted by both the spirits of the departed principal and her former students. Ghost hunters Tony, Desmond, Caden, Jossam, and Eric from the...
There was actually my elementary school. There was actually a picture from when like the 50s or something that they had a ghost in one of the windows looking out, because apparently it was supposed to be everybody in the school outside, and we had this theory that it was either some janitor who didn't get invited to be in the picture because janitors are overlooked, or B, ghost.
YouTube channel Ogden Paranormal spend the night at the creepy
Ogden Paranormal. That's in my home state.
abandoned school in hopes of capturing evidence of paranormal activity. Soon after they begin to set up their equipment, team member Eric, who is near the former principal's office, begins to feel very ill.
What's going on, bro?
I feel like I just got socked in my stomach. I feel so nauseous now.
You feel like you got socked in your stomach?
Yeah. I was just following Caden, trying to figure out where to put this dude.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is weird.
Walking this way, and he's behind me, and then you just like, kind of just like, whoa. I think he said whoa or something like that, and was just kind of like, almost like he was gonna like stumble, and he just eventually sat down.
You good, E?
I think I need some air, dude.
Yeah, let's get you outside, bro.
I feel so sick right now.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. Like I said, don't feel like
I guess it could be worse, right?
It could be worse, and here's the other thing is, like, you're in charge here. It's not, you know, it's their building and stuff, but...
person, dude, and I feel like crying right now.
Now, Eric is a diehard skeptic when it comes to the paranormal, but after this experience, he is reluctant to join the others as they head back upstairs. It seems that the Ogden Paranormal team is beginning to provoke some strange, unexplained activity in the abandoned.
That's just a dick move for a ghost. You're just walking up like, I'm gonna set up this camera. They're like, oh yeah, one right in the bread basket. Punch you right in the... You're like, oh. It didn't really have an impact, but it did have an impact.
In high school, the team splits up and only Tony, Jossam, and Caden remain on the 3rd floor.
Game,
They try
though.
to taunt what they believe could be the spirit of the school's former principal. That's when things get truly bizarre.
You think it's okay to lock them in a closet?
Listen, don't talk about like, oh, you're being mean to kids, because she's definitely doesn't give a shit. What you should be doing is like, your school was garbage. The kids that you taught grew up to be convicts. You're the worst educator. You got to really hit them in professional area.
Because it's not okay. What was that?
That sounds like a cherry.
Yeah. What was that? What was that?
I can see that.
Yeah.
Or maybe someone going, ooh. A ghost going, ooh.
The sound of a chair sliding across the floor can be heard, and soon after an EVP follows that seems to greet them. What makes this incident so strange is that this isn't the only time they hear the mysterious chair. When they are on the second floor, they hear this.
Is nobody tripping out about that sound upstairs?
That squeaky sound?
It sounded like a chair sliding.
The fact that it's the same exact noise again, like, are there any shutters on this building that could be like, or something that could just be blowing in the wind?
Then again later, this.
Are you up there?
Okay, that one's a little bit more pronounced.
Because there are many chairs scattered around the high school building, the team is unable to find the exact source of the mysterious sound. But meanwhile, team members Desmond and Eric are investigating one of the high school's classrooms. Desmond asks the spirits of former students a few confrontational questions about the school's cruel principal. Just then, one of their static cameras in the next room catches something very strange.
Alright, where did the creepy doll come from? I've always wondered. It's like, how is this an abandoned building for 70 years? There's still a piano in there. There's still fucking chairs and tables. Why aren't people just looting this shit? It's just gonna sit there and go to waste. Why aren't there, like, I don't understand.
Strange.
Has she hit you? If she was to do that nowadays, she would go to jail.
Right as Desmond says that, our static camera right outside the classroom catches some sort of shadow or mist near the toy trigger objects.
Okay, so they bring these toys so that the ghosts have something to play with? That's nice. I saw that. I mean, that could
It's
literally...
pretty faint, but if you look near the bottom half of the screen, you'll see a mist-like anomaly go from right to left towards the piano. We'll play it on a loop so you can more easily see it.
So did the Ogden Paranormal...
I see that, but that's basically like an orb, right? But most orbs are either dust or fucking a bug. Like, that could just be a moth or fly. I don't know, a spider on a cowabunga line like Tarzan.
Will team capture a shadow apparition on camera? Are former students or maybe even the malicious principal still haunting the school hallways? Let me know what you think. You can check out this full
Well, I don't think that that was a ghost. That little tiny little...
investigation, as well as many more creepy ghost hunts, over on the YouTube channel, Ogden Paranormal, Paranormal Investigations. Thanks for watching. For channel updates and other random stuff, please follow me on Instagram there, and on Twitter over there. I'll see you next week.
All right. Great video, Nuke. I really enjoyed it. There was one or two, I think there was 2 or 3 actually in this that I thought plausible. There was one that was on the fence. There was one that, I don't know, 2 or 3 were plausible. 2 or 3 were bogus. But, pretty good video. If you liked it, go over to Nuke's channel. Like, subscribe. The links will be down in the description. And if you like reactions like this, you know, throw me a like. Maybe a subscription if you want to see more. I do ghost videos, but, you know, I kind of want to expand into some shit. If you guys have an idea for something I should react to, leave it in the comments. And I'll catch you on the flip.